Honorable members, you are aware that COVID-19 was declared as a global pandemic by the World Health Organization on 11th of March 2020. Several people have lost their lives across every continent in the world due to the coronavirus diseases. Honorable members, in the last fourth session, you can recall that there have been a few sittings, both in plenary and committee, due to the outbreak of the global pandemic COVID-19, which has affected our legislative business. The House even adjourned sine die on 25th of March 2020 due to the threats of COVID-19. The Assembly took that decision in accordance with the presidential directive issued on 17th March 2020, and the Ministry of Health advised us to scale up the coronavirus preparedness and response measures. Honorable members, since the confirmation of the first COVID-19 case in Kenya, that is on 3rd of March 2020, we have issued several communications in the House aimed at combating COVID-19 threats, including the guidelines that are issued on 2nd of June 2020 with regards to return to work protocol following the resumption of regular session of the House by a Kenya Gazette notice number 3740 dated 29th of May 2020, which was notified to the all honorable members. Honorable members, COVID threats have not been subsided and risks remain very high, with more cases being reported on daily basis, nationally and globally. We as a county too stand a great risk of contracting this disease, as we have experienced unprecedented level of COVID-19 challenges. Recently, we have lost the county CCM for finance and economic planning, Mr. Ibrahim Barrow Hassan. May Almighty Allah have mercy on him, who succumbed to COVID-19 complications. Some of the members of the county assembly were also hospitalized as a result of infection with a viral disease. Honorable members of assembly, we must be alive to the risks posed by this disease and take precautionary measures so as to lead by example as the responsible citizen of this county. Honorable members, in order to facilitate both flow of the legislative business and in the county assembly, both in the plenary and the committee, we need to comply with the various measures of the government to curb the spread of COVID-19. It has become necessary that I issue the following measures to be applied henceforth until further notice. 1. Honorable members strictly comply with all the applicable guidelines developed by the Interfaith Council with regards to prayers in the mosque. All the members are therefore required to use their prayer mats and sanitize their hands before entering the mosque. On that regard, we also need to comply with the issues of social distance in the prayer place. It's important. 2. All the honorable members shall strictly observe the wearing of masks, face masks, and observe social distance at all times within the county assembly. No visitors are allowed in the president of the assembly. All members who wish to meet his or her visitors is directed to meet visitors outside the president of the assembly. That all the county assembly committee sitting shall be reduced to 1 sitting per week for the next 30 days from next week, and any additional committee sitting shall be subject to the approval of prior approval of the speaker if there is business to be transacted. that the honorable members' lounge shall remain closed until further notice. The committee rooms should be disinfected immediately after each committee sittings. And lastly, but not least, the committee room shall be strictly used for committee meetings only. So we're not going to have to turn the committee room into again a lounge. There have been cases of people just sitting in the committee rooms and having their own private issues. So the committee rooms should be immediately closed and disinfected after every committee meeting. Noting that the situation continues to change, I shall, where necessary, provide further guidelines. And I thank you all, and we ask for your cooperation. Thank you.